All right. Thank you, Susan. So welcome everyone to our first annual. This is going to be an annual thing because it's super fun. So welcome to our 2021 Low Tox Holiday Gift Guide. I'm excited to be here with three other wonderful women, Sharon, Ani, and Susan. And we're going to be sharing our favorite low tox gifts to help you take the guesswork out of finding gifts. Whether it's for men, women, teens, kids, or the home, we can help you with some great recommendations. And it's not just finding any gift, but rather the right gift. Our mission is, as a team, is to help empower you to be your own wellness warrior through education on a low tox lifestyle and safe swaps for the whole family. This holiday season may be the perfect time to focus on intentional buying. At its core, you aren't buying less gifts, but rather finding better ones that fit their needs and desires. It does require some planning ahead, but we will make an impact. It will really make an impact on the receiver. This could also be shopping local and supporting small businesses. You're deciding where to place your hard-earned money this season. For example, one of the biggest ways that we can show how much we care is to share gifts that help reduce body burden. Body burden, simply put, is the total amount of harmful toxins in your body at any given time. The more we have, the worse our health can be. These toxins come from the air we breathe, the foods we eat, that fancy nonstick pan you love, the plastics we store our food in, and the products that we put on our skin. So by choosing and gifting products that are low in toxins, we are able to prioritize our health and our well-being. When selecting our recommendations, we wanted to make sure that we were highlighting products that were made in the USA, contain safe ingredients, and focus on eco-conscious packaging. And don't forget, at the end of tonight, please reach out to the person who invited you, and we will share a beautiful document with all of the links to all of the products we talked about tonight, plus some other options. Other great options for intentional gifts. So not only what we're telling you tonight, but also choose to shop local. That's important as well, local to where you live. And as a disclaimer, we are all Crunchy advocates, so you will hear some gift ideas that will help us earn a commission, but we are not affiliated with any of the other brands that we're going to recommend. Their recommendations are based solely on the ingredients that they choose to use, where they are made, how eco-friendly they are, and our satisfaction with their performance. So be sure to follow these recommendations that we're going to give on social media to watch for their Black Friday sales, because who doesn't love a great gift and a great deal? So also feel free to use the chat box to ask any questions, and we'll get to those at the end, as we want to stay on track and get you all this information as quickly as possible to respect your time. So we're happy to stay on after the presentation to answer all those questions. So let's dive right in to our first category, the men in our lives. Whether they're husbands, grandpas, fathers, or just friends, I think that most people find men the hardest to buy for. Do you guys agree?
Yes,
Absolutely.
for sure.
I like never know what to buy for the men in my life. Like my husband, my dad, they are so tricky. They either like have everything or they're like so particular, and I'm never really sure what to get. But I have a quick story to share with you, and this is where my gift idea came from. So a few months ago, my dad came to visit, and he was staying in our guest room, and he came upstairs and he was like, I love that black bar, that black soap bar you have in your bathroom. And I'm like, really, Dad? Like, my dad is not someone to be like, hey, I love my skincare products, you know? So I was like, wow, this is great. So he was using my Crunchy body bar. So I thought, well, I know what Dad's getting for Christmas. So I think that the Crunchy body bar, I actually have one right here. It's so big, and you know, underneath the wrapper, it's black. So it's like very manly. So I thought to combine this along with a nice, like manly looking soap dish, because when you store these on a soap dish where it can drain, they last so long. So that was one idea that I had for men. Another idea, I found this really cool website called American Made Man, and they're actually an affiliate company for Amazon. So although I know, I would prefer to shop local and shop small, sometimes Amazon is just quicker and easier. But this American Made Man website, they link to Amazon, but all of the products are made in the USA, and they're all specifically for men. So there were some really cool ideas in there, like a Vitamix, or a Maglite flashlight. There was something called a drop catch opener, which is a bottle cap opener. So you like open your bottle cap and then the cap falls down and it sticks to a magnet. And then like, depending on how many beers you're drinking or whatever, you've got, like cap and cap and cap, and they're all stuck together. So that was really cool. So that's what I found.
Oh, Sharon, I love those ideas. And on those bars, my husband and brother love them. So I stock up as often as I can. My brother actually called a couple of months ago, and he never does this either. And he was out washing, working on his car, and he had grease all over his hands. And he grabbed that bar, and he said he has never had anything take that away as fast. So, I mean, he was just absolutely amazed, and he just had to call up and share. So I think that is a great gift.
That's awesome.
I love that gift too. That gift is awesome. My husband the other day says, you know what, Ani, I need another one of those, that black soap. I was like, all right, I got you. Don't worry about it. But I also love the drop catch opener. That's great for all the beer.
All the beer.
I know. I know. Right now, I just had a baby. Come on, I want a little drink. Okay, so that's a great. Like I said, I absolutely love that idea. I actually found another idea that came to mind also in the bathroom, because I saw some disposable razors in our bathroom that my husband uses. And I found this company called A Package Free Shop. And basically their mission is to make the world less trashy. So they swap daily products that you use every day into package free alternatives. So hence they cut down on plastic in the world, which I thought was super cool. So what I found for them was a shave kit. And it includes a razor with a pivoting head on that razor. It has an amber ale shave bar, and then it also has replacement blades. So it's like all in one, and then it comes package free. So I thought that's great for him and the environment. So that's what I found that was super cool.
I love that. And I could definitely think of a few men who would love that for the holidays. And what I love most is their little slogan of making the world less trashy. That's so
That's
fun.
so cute, right? I know.
Yeah, that's really cute. And I mean, that could be for anybody who shaves, it doesn't even have to be just for men. And it sounds like that kit kind of has everything you need. That's really cool, Ani. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Sarah, what goodies did you find?
So you're going to love this idea after we've been talking about all the beers, right?
Oh, God.
The men. So I found this company that's based out of Colorado, so staying made in the USA, and it is called Pit Liquor, as in liquor that you would drink. And this is for like all the men who are reluctant to go toxin free. It's very manly. Natural does not mean that it's weak. It's strong, it's sustainable, it's 100% natural, it's 100% guaranteed. And like I said, it's made in Colorado. It has glass packaging. It's clean. It's cruelty free. It's 100% vegan. No toxins, aluminums, or parabens. We don't mess around. This is their little catchphrase. We don't mess around with toxic ingredients, wasteful packaging, or products that don't work. Our deodorants are made with overproof whiskey and vodka because nothing kills bacteria better. And there it is, the Pit Liquor. And they also make hand sanitizer. And so this is the same packaging that their spray deodorant comes in. And then this is the roll-on deodorant. And they are wonderful. I use them. My husband used them. For the men, I suggest the spray because my husband says that the roller kind of catches the armpit hair. So get the spray Pit Liquor for the man in your life.
I love that. My husband has actually not been able to find a toxin-free deodorant he loves. I think this is right up his alley. So I'm excited to share that. So I want to share what I found for men. It's a little different. It's not related to alcohol in any way. Well, actually it might be now that I think about it. So my husband really likes cologne, and I have been struggling because, as we know, fragrance is definitely one of those can be really filled with heavy chemicals. And so I started doing some researching to see if there were any clean options out there because, or even, lower tox options because, I want him to have something that he loves. But again, I also want to make sure that we're, keeping our health in mind. So I found this company out of New York. This is actually Abbott NYC. They are a PETA certified vegan and cruelty free company. And their mission basically is that they are committed to using only the cleanest and most sustainable ingredients inspired by nature. So now I will say this, fragrance houses in general don't have to disclose ingredients. So you really want to do research and realize that it's going to be really hard to find a completely toxin-free brand. That's just the way it is. They're considered proprietary. But I love the option of giving my hubby a cologne that may be lower tox. And this is actually their sample kit. And it comes with, if I open this up here, 8
Whoa.
different samples, and they're all glass. They smell so good. And a lot of them, they can even be considered unisex, but they really are inspired by nature. I love it. I highly recommend if you're looking for something for your husband, again, if he likes that kind of thing, this may be a great option.
Absolutely. That is awesome. So I wanted to find a couple clean fragrances even for women. Have you found anything like that too?
Actually, I
Switching
have.
gears.
So I'm going to put a couple extra products on our gift guide as some perfume options from companies who are kind of choosing to create scents that are very hyperallergenic, safe for sensitive skin, vegan, cruelty-free. 2 of the options that I have are Henry Rose and Skylar. Both offer sample sets and eco-friendly packaging, just like this. So you can always find something kind of inspiring.
Nice.
That's so cool. I love that, Susan. That's so great. Well, since we're talking about women, I'll share what I found that I thought would be a nice gift for women. And I don't know, maybe if my husband happens to catch the replay, he could take some notes. I don't know. But I found this company. It's based out of Maine, and it's called Jack and Mary, which personally for me was pretty cool because I actually have an Uncle Jack who is married to Aunt Mary. So I have an Uncle Jack and Aunt Mary. And what this company does is they recycle old sweaters and turn them into other products like mittens or scarves or bun warmer skirts. And this is what I want. This is what I want my husband to buy me. So I don't have one, but I printed a picture out. So this is an old recycled sweater, and she turns them into skirts. So they're literally one of a kind. So when you go on the website, it's just like they show a whole bunch of different skirts, and it's just, small, medium, and large, and you have what you have to choose from because they're all one of a kind. And that, they're just like made to wear like with leggings or whatever. So I thought they were really fun.
Oh yeah, I definitely need to check out what that bun warmer is for sure.
Yeah. Go on the website and check it out. I mean, like I said, they're all different, but I'm sure you'll find something to fit your personality. Really fun.
That's so cool. I love that. Oh my gosh, I love how sustainable it is too. And that kind of like on the same note goes into what I found for women that I thought was pretty cool. So it recycles, it like repurposes the scraps of clothing that the company makes. So it's a company called it's in California, and it's called 2 Days Off. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes to make sure that I know what the company's called because these are all like in my head. It's called 2 Days Off, and it's actually a woman's owned brand, and it's based out of California, and they use a natural fiber material. So they use materials like linen, cotton, wool, and hemp. And they choose those materials because those actually have less impact when they are manufacturing them on the environment. So I thought that was cool. And they can also be recycled, which is very interesting. So, but one of the products that I found was actually a linen bento bag. And what a bento bag, so they use that offcut from all that clothing that they actually make, and they create like a little tote bag. So you can use a tote bag, of course, to like wrap gifts. You can put your lunch, you can tote things around, you can use it like a purse. But what I thought is, why not fill it with some fresh baked goods and give it to some friends or families, even teachers, even me, I would want some fresh baked goods. So yes, I thought that was a really cool and great idea.
So you basically have this wonderful natural fiber bag, and you get to share some baked treats too. I love that idea, Ani. So I know this sounds corny, but I know something else you could put in there with those goodies. It kind of goes along with my suggestion as a gift for women. And I actually think a great gift would be a crunchy gift card for all the women in your life. And that's because every woman needs to fill her stocking with lots of skincare and makeup that she wants. So what I like about the gift card is it's lightweight, it's portable, and you can fit it in any gift basket. So you can actually purchase a physical or a virtual gift card, and they come in denominations of like 25, 50, or 100. And it's really a great way to give someone a gift that they can customize. As we know, all of our the Crunchy products are vegan, gluten-free, Leaping Bunny certified, and each person can actually just basically choose what they would like. You know, whether you choose skincare, which everybody needs fantastic skin, or they could pick some of their favorite makeup products. So personally, I think I'm eyeing up the new highlighter and brush so I can keep the glow through the winter.
Absolutely. And those are actually on sale currently as well. And
Ooh.
I love the highlighter, but I personally right now am loving this Mulberry Mint lip gloss. So that is what I would pick, another one, because we can always use more lip glosses. And when it runs out, I want another one right on hand.
Oh, that's so true. I have mine here, but you know what I think I would pick if I had to pick one thing? It would probably be the shadow bars. Especially, first of all, they came out with a new one, so that new one is absolutely amazing. But what I love about them is they're 4 colors, and on the back they have like a guide on how to put them on. So for people like me that aren't the most savvy with makeup, I love those because there's 3 different looks in the back, like an everyday, a glam, and a smoky eye. So it's really cool to use those. So that's for sure what I would pick.
That's great. Yeah, I love those guides on the back. They're so helpful. So I'm thinking about what Crunchy product I might choose for like a stocking stuffer. And I think I would have to go with Powerlight eye cream because this time of year in particular, I mean, aren't we all, yeah, exactly, Susan. Aren't we all just like crazy, you know, trying to get stuff done, but then you also want to look beautiful for the holiday party or whatever. So that's what I would choose for my little gift would be the eye cream to help those puffiness. So Sarah, did you find something for women this year?
Yes, I did. So I am a hairstylist, and as a hairstylist, one of the hardest things to do going toxin free was to find new hair products because, you know, as a hairstylist, we're trained with all the toxic products. And so to find toxin free products, low toxin products for the hair was the hardest for me. But I have been very pleased with this company called Karina Organics. And I do have some of my deep treatment conditioner right here. Their aim is to provide the cleanest possible products for your body. This means 100% natural products full of medicinal organics and completely free of cortisone, steroids, DEA, sulfates, salt, propylene glycol, aluminum, synthetic fragrances, and dyes. This company began in 1972 and it's made by hand in Vancouver, British Columbia. So not the USA, but I love the company. So keep an eye out, especially for this one. Find them on social media, Karina Organics, because they always have one sale a year and it's always on Black Friday and it's typically 20% off your entire order. And I have 2 other options. This would be your like most cost efficient product, the Karina Organics, but 2 other options that I also found in love are Inner Sense Beauty and Under Luna. So check those out as well.
I think that's a great gift idea. I know I really struggle to find a clean shampoo without all the synthetic fragrances and dyes. So, you know, since we're actually talking about hair, do you guys mind if we actually switch and talk about teens now?
Okay.
Yes. Sure.
Yes.
So I have a 16-year-old daughter myself, so I know how hard it is to find good gifts. And while it may kind of seem luxurious, I love gifting a silk pillowcase. And this is actually the one I just have and I wash. Silk pillowcases really have so many benefits and are really good for both boys and girls. They're 100% natural, hyperallergenic, and they're also temperature regulating. So it always stays cool to the touch. and it's actually being silk, a renewable fabric. So some of the benefits, it can actually improve skin and hair hydration, because it won't absorb the moisture. It'll actually help prevent fine lines and wrinkles, and because of the smooth surface. And basically, you wake up with smoother, frizz-free hair and less tangles. I mean, who wouldn't love that? It's especially good for curly or textured hair. They'll definitely see the benefits. So when you're searching for pillowcases, make sure you find one that is a minimum of 22 mulberry silk. That's what you want to look for, 22. And I like this one. There's one from Avocado Green Mattress. Their California factory is certified organic, and it's powered entirely by renewable energy. And they use 100% silk, and it's completely biodegradable.
Susan, as a curly haired girl, I am so interested in this because I don't have a silk pillowcase, and I would be really curious to see, how that worked with curly hair. So that's an awesome gift idea for teens. It's so unique. I love that.
So what would you recommend for teens, Sharon?
So I found this company called Tervis. Maybe you guys have heard of it. It's basically a drinkware company. So I don't have one to show, but they are on a sustainable mission, and they actually have a goal to be zero waste by 2022, which is, right around the corner. And so what that means, as a manufacturer, they will not send anything to a landfill. So instead, they will reduce, reuse, recycle all of their waste from their factory. So their drinkware can be totally customized. They have some templates that you can choose, like a professional sports team or Harry Potter or Disney or whatever, but then you can also totally customize it yourself with like your own picture or your own words. And there's just a ton of different options. And I know my son has, I can't think of what it's called, but it's one of those big plastic water bottles that it's BPA free and everything, but it's so big, it doesn't fit in the cup holder of the car. So I'm personally going to be looking for one of the Tervis ones that is stainless steel, and it's a little bit slimmer too. So I'm excited about those.
I love that. I want to see if they have when you said Disney, if they have a toddler option. My daughter, she's going to turn 2 now in December. So and she's obsessed with Minnie Mouse.
Oh,
they must have something Minnie Mouse. If you said Disney, they have to have something. So
I bet they do. Yeah.
I love that you can customize them for, teens or toddlers, anybody's personal taste. That's a really cool option to have. So I think one of the best presents for teens is a little bit of crunchy. So the charcoal facial bar, here it is. It's not quite as big as the body bar, and it's not as exfoliating as the body bar. So it's a little bit gentler. This is perfect for the teens who have acne prone skin. And it can also help deep clean with the charcoal and the kaolin clay while leaving skin moisturized with organic jojoba and argan oils. I also love that it looks like a lump of coal, right? So it can be a funny little stocking stuffer. And it also contains no plastic waste, and there are no toxins or harsh preservatives. So that might be fun, for a boy or a girl. But a teen girl, they are starting to wear makeup. So something fun for them might be the lip gloss, or we have this nice little crunchy bag. It's called the Day Trip bag, and it's perfect for that lip gloss if you also get your teen that. So this Day Trip luxury vegan bag is perfect for the on-the-go teen, or as an introduction to wearing makeup while keeping teens safe from toxins. The lip gloss boasts ingredients like organic coconut oil, organic sunflower oil, organic shea butter, organic jojoba oil, and also elderberry. And the makeup bag is made of a stylish faux leather, and it's designed to last, making the perfect accessory for teens.
I love that. And I love that you picked a lip gloss, since your lip gloss is your favorite.
Yes.
That's very cool. I found a product that's actually good for boys and girls too. I found a company, it's called Earth Hero. And you almost want to think of it like an eco-friendly Amazon. So everything that they have on there is basically made in a way that treats our planet, nicely, right? So one of my favorite products that I found on their site was a wooden iPhone speaker made of birch wood. So what teen doesn't have a phone, right? And what teen doesn't love accessories for their phone? So I thought, why not get them that? It's compatible with most phones and it doesn't need any batteries or power. So it's perfect for like camping if they want to go camping or a beach day. I mean, in South Florida, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. So I'll take a beach day in the winter, or maybe even
Yeah.
just sit on their desktop or in their bedroom. So yeah, that's what I found.
I certainly
love-
have some teens that would love that.
I agree.
that's
Mine
cool.
would too.
So I think I would want one for myself too, probably, if I'm being honest. So Susan, I know that you have a little one at home too. What are you thinking about for like maybe kids or babies? I need some ideas on that.
So my little one, he's 5. He
Mhm.
really loves bath time, and he is a rough and tumble boy. And we are washing practically every night. So I actually found 2 options for bubble bath that are low tox or toxin free. The first option is actually, you can actually buy it direct, or you can buy it through Amazon, and it's a company called Alafia. And I love the company because they're a fair trade company. So through their products, when you buy their products, they actually invest in African communities to alleviate poverty and encourage gender equality. They also do large empowerment projects and based on education and even things like eyeglasses and environmental sustainability. I mean, it's just amazing. The actual product itself, the bubble bath, contains essential oils and fair trade unrefined shea butter from the Alafia cooperatives in West Africa. So basically it's just cleansing and moisturizing and nourishing. And again, it doesn't contain any of the things that we don't want in there, including sulfates and parabens and mineral oil, as well as any artificial colors or fragrances and stuff like that. So that is a great option. The other option I really like, I know you can get directly through Amazon, and it's called True Kid Bubble Pods. And they're non-toxic, they're phthalate free, paraben free, biodegradable. They actually are 100% compostable packaging, and they're made in the USA. So no artificial colors or fragrances and things like that. And you can just pop one in the bath and just, have a wonderful bath time and feel good about yourself. And any kid loves that for Christmas or holidays.
Absolutely. Kids love that kind of stuff. And so do moms, because it's just fun. So speaking of bath time, you may need a bath. Your kids may need a bath after the gift that I want to suggest for kids. So kids love to play dress up. They love to act like mom, or maybe they just need a little makeup for Halloween, for plays that they're in, other activities, or just general fun, right? So I want to suggest the company called Prim and Pure. Prim and Pure was born with the desire to fulfill little ones' creative imaginations to play without the worry of exposing them to potentially harmful toxins over and over again. So their goal is to provide good, clean fun. They can be as creative as they want, and you feel safe just letting them go to town and play with all the makeup that they want. A couple other options that I wanted to mention along the lines of kind of play makeup or, getting fancy. Another one is piggy paint. So piggy paint is for their nails. There's another suggestion called am I pronouncing this right, Susan? I think you gave me this suggestion before and I didn't look up the pronunciation. It's either Clee Naturals or Clay Naturals. But we'll give you all the information in the document that we're going to send you as well. And there's also a company called Natural Earth Paint, and it's good for all kinds of things, but they also have actual face paint. And so after the kids play in all of these wonderful goodies, they can jump in the bath with the suggestions that Susan said, the bubble baths, or we have a new Crunchy Littles line. And Mom, I know you're watching, and I forgot my Crunchy Littles at home, and I went to my mom's house and I said, I need to borrow your Crunchy Littles so I can show everybody. And I took them from her house, and sorry, Mom, they're in the back seat and I can't get them right now, but They're wonderful products. We have a Crunchy Littles bar. It's a 3-in-1 bath time bar. It goes head to toe, hair, face, body. But then we also have this new little super serum, and that's really good for removing makeup. So if they're playing with makeup, you might want the super serum to help take that makeup off, but then you can use it again after the bath to really, soften and moisturize their skin. So it's great for moms. And I'm sorry to my mom that I took her products and I don't even get to show you.
Oh my God, that's funny. I think you took them on purpose and you hid them. You're gonna take them home. Oh my God, how funny. My daughter loves to pretending with my makeup brushes that I have. So those are great options for her to definitely play around with. What about you, Sharon? Did you find anything for kids?
Yeah, so I like to try to find gifts for kids that are like kind of crafty or things that they can make. And I found a company called Kiwi Company, and it's an art project / like crafty company. And you can get a subscription, so that you could like send a subscription, to your niece, and it would arrive, every month for 3 months or whatever. But I'm pretty sure you can just do it like a one-time deal also. But they have a lot of different themes, like they have holiday themed projects or baking projects, engineering, science, or just like being crafty. Again, I don't have one to show you, but I printed one out. So, these types of, things that would arrive in a box, and then the kids put it together and create it. And the kits look really fun. It looks like everything is kind of made from wood. I didn't see like a whole lot of plastic on the website. And it just looked like a lot of eco-friendly materials. And I love that it can keep them busy. It's something that they can do while you're trying to get your own stuff done, or, you can do it with them or whatever. So I thought that would be fun.
Yeah, I love, especially with a 5-year-old, I love hands-on activities, anything to keep them busy, but also let them be creative.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I could see grandparents actually getting that for little ones.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be a great idea. Ani, how about you? I know you've got some little ones in your house. What are your ideas?
Yes. Well, in addition to buying mine all of those gifts, I also found these, I'm loving these blocks. They're called Uncle Goose blocks. I don't know if you guys have heard of them before. They're actually like real wooden blocks, and they're made from trees, basswood trees that grow in the Great Lakes area. And they're all made by hand, which I thought was super cool. All their wood is natural, and they don't coat it, so it's all uncoated. And even the ink that they used is third-party tested for heavy metals, which is really important because kids are putting everything in their mouth. So we don't want them putting anything in their mouth that's not good for them. So that's why I chose those, and I love those. And another really cool thing about them is that they're really customizable. So you can pick different languages. They have different designs, like periodic table. You can pick like dinosaurs, fossils. There's so many options kids like. You can really customize the blocks to that. So I thought that was really, really cool.
I love that idea. And as a homeschool mom, like I'm hearing periodic table, schoolwork. I think they're great for not even very small kids, but older kids as they're learning things as well. So, ladies, we've talked about men, we've talked about women, we've talked about teens, and we've talked about kids. But we can't forget about our final category, the home. Sometimes the best gift could be something that a person could use in their personal space.
Yeah, that's so true. That's such a good point. Sarah, did you come up with any ideas for the home?
Absolutely. So I love gifting gardening supplies because I'm a homesteader, and specifically like seed packs or things that people can get gardening on their own, start gardening. So whether you're a beginner or an advanced gardener, these types of gifts can be so much fun. So one of my favorite seed programs is the Seed Savers Exchange, and they can serve and promote America's culturally diverse but endangered garden and food crop heritage for future generations by collecting, growing, and sharing heirloom seeds and plants. They have super cute gift sets that you could give to people that can be like, they have a little set that's called like salsa garden set. So it's going to give you like all the little supplies that you need to start a salsa garden. They also have books for the beginners or the expert gardeners. And I didn't have a packet, but I do have our own Seed Savers. This is, I don't even know what size jar this is. It's a big one. And these are all kale seeds. So
Mhm.
once you get started in gardening, you can start saving your own seeds, and Seed Savers Exchange has lots of ideas on how you can start doing that as well.
You know, Sarah, I think that's actually a thoughtful gift for any age group as well. I mean, you really can't go wrong. I actually just signed up for their free catalog. So I can't wait to check out and see what kind of seed packets they have. I'm kind of stuck in the mailbox. But there's
Nice.
nothing more exciting than watching that garden grow and seeing the results of
Mhm.
your efforts. So
Absolutely.
my idea for the home, if I can go, is it kind of fits in with yours a little bit. So I think it is so nice to actually share a house plant. Okay, now I know you might be shuddering if you don't have a green thumb, or it may not be exciting, but hear me out on this one. Plants such as this is actually a snake plant, is extremely beneficial for your health. It's actually a natural air purifier and can actually fight 3 cancer-causing chemicals in your home. Formaldehyde, benzene, and toluene, I think it is. But it takes in the carbon dioxide during the day, pulls out oxygen at night. I mean, it just leads to improved sleep. It's fantastic. And it's great for people with allergies, which I know I kind of suffer with. This plant needs almost 0 sunlight and is exceptionally hardy, AKA, that means it's very hard to kill. Now, along with that, you can easily kind of choose a beautiful pot with the plant for, like, you know, add some personality. But please try and avoid plastic that can actually kind of leach into the plant itself over time. Terracotta, natural seagrass plants or pots are just too sustainable. Of course, this is just a wicker basket as well. So this is my thought.
I love that. Susan, as you know, I have like the brownest thumb probably ever. But I have one of those in my bedroom, and it's like, it's growing and doing amazing. So I love that idea. Don't they go by like a different name too? I thought I heard a different name that they go by instead of snake plant.
They do. It's also called mother-in-law's tongue.
Oh, right.
So, but yes, just
Oh,
ignore
weird.
it. Kind of, I hate to say that. Just ignore it and it does really well.
Mhm.
That's awesome. It's really true though, because I have one and I ignore it completely and it's still very much alive.
Yep.
So you can't go wrong with that at all. I have another great gift option for the home. I have to take it into the kitchen because I love cooking, although now I haven't been able to cook as much, but I absolutely love cooking. And I'm loving it's called 360 stainless cookware. So 360 cookware is, like I said, stainless cookware. And they have slow cookers, they have bakeware, they have flatware, and it's made in the USA, which is awesome. And the best part is none of their cookware or bakeware has non-stick coating, which is super important.
So non-stick coating, definitely a no-no, right, Ani?
Yes, definitely do not want to have non-stick coating. Non-stick coating is usually made of, I'm not going to give you the whole technical chemical term, but it's called PTFE. And what happens with PTFE is actually when you heat it up, it off gases toxic chemicals. So 2 of them are known to be carcinogens and they can be very harmful to your health. So they should not be used in your home if you can avoid it. So what's also really cool about, so 360 cookware, of course, doesn't have any of those non-stick coating on it. And then the other thing is that it has a lifetime warranty. So it's a little bit pricey, but it has a lifetime warranty. So that makes it a little bit more worth it. Plus, they have a fun rewards program. So you can get exclusive discounts and you can get perks. So I thought that was awesome. And definitely one of my favorite picks on there is they have a bake and roast pan, so you can make a cake in it or you can make a casserole in it. You can like do a whole bunch of different things using that. So I thought that was a great, like a multitask kind of product that they offer.
That's so cool. Anna, you could make that and then put it in that bento bag that you were talking about a few minutes ago. I'm feeling hungry already.
All my gifts are coming together. That's why I'm trying to, all my gifts are coming together, except that now I have to get all those gifts for the kids. So yeah, you guys are making me hungry for Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh. I was talking to my mother-in-law today about Thanksgiving and it's in a few weeks. So we're like so ready. Okay, Sharon, I think that you're last, but not least, right? you have a recommendation for the home?
I do. And in true Sharon fashion, it actually has to do with dogs or pets.
Oh,
So I found a company called Ragged Mountain, and they're based, so I live in New Hampshire. They're based here in New Hampshire. And so these are my dogs, if you can see it, little coats. And we bought them because we have quite a bit of land, and our dogs are pretty good about staying on the property, but I want to make sure that, no hunters, come across them, or if they did, that they could be seen easily. So I love these coats because not only do they keep the dogs safe from hunters, but I can spot the dogs easily if they're running in the woods. They've got like these really heavy duty Velcro. I mean, it's like really thick. I was a little bit concerned that it wasn't like a clasp at first, but the Velcro, like my dogs are pretty active, and they have stayed on perfectly. And this company has all kinds of stuff for like active people. It's not just for pets, but they do have like pet bowls and these dog jackets or whatever. And then they also have, things for people as well. Let me think, was there anything else? Nope. I think that's all I wanted to say about them. So yeah, Ragged Mountain, pretty cool.
Oh, thank you, Sharon. We can't forget about our four-legged dogs pets for the holidays. And my bulldog has been wandering off in the woods. I'm going to get one of those bright orange ones so I can see him.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. Wow, you guys, I cannot believe how many amazing low tox gift recommendations were shared tonight. Thank you, Susan, Sharon, and Ani for being here with me this evening and offering these great suggestions. As we close off tonight, let's remember that this holiday season is the perfect time to intentionally shop for our loved ones and ensure that we are showing them how much we care by helping to reduce that body burden and choosing companies that really share your ideals. We are so pleased that you were able to join us. And for those looking for the key word of the evening, the word is SASS, S-A-S-S. If you can guess why, myself, Sarah, right? Susan, Ani, and Sharon chose that word. Drop it in the chat. Just see if you can, just a fun little thing. So please be sure to follow up with the person who invited you to get a copy of our complete gift guide. And that guide is filled with all the links. They're going to be clickable. So everything that we just talked about, it's all in there. You can just click right on it, goes straight to the website. You can order whatever things that you loved most that you heard with us tonight. And we just thank you so much for joining us this evening. It was so much fun. And we hope you have the most joyous holiday season. So we're going to stop the recording now, and we'll go back and look at the comments